I know you've seen it and you think it's a scam. When you see a posting online or somewhere that says you can buy a home with no money down, I'm going to tell you the facts from the fiction. And this is a question that I get asked all the time by home buyers. Can I really buy a home with no money down? And the answer is yes, you can buy a home with no money down. And there are three main ways you can buy a home with no money. But one thing I want you to remember is just because you're putting no money down does not mean you don't have to have any funds available, because you still have to pay for your housing closing costs at the closing. And a lender still wants to see that you have some money in reserves and for emergencies when you are a homeowner. So one type of loan that is available for no money down is the VA loan. With the VA loan, you have to have served in a branch of the military. If you have not served in the military, you would not qualify for this loan. Now, in some cases, if a military veteran is deceased, the spouse of the veteran may qualify for a VA loan for no money down. So with the VA loan, you get 100% financing. Can you believe it? Okay, so the second type of loan you can get with no money down is a USDA loan. This is a loan that allows you to buy a home in a rural area. So the area has to be deemed rural. Now, when you think of rural, you may be thinking of a home out in the middle of nowhere, and that is not necessarily true. It could be an actual suburban town or city away from the large metropolitan city. And with USDA loans, you cannot exceed a certain income limit. The last way you can buy a home with no money down is with down payment assistance. Yep, down payment assistance can be offered through your state or your local cities or counties, and they give home buyers grants for their down payment, which means it does not have to be repaid. But just keep in mind that you still have to be able to afford your home, because you will still be taking out a loan. And what I'm starting to find out here in Chicagoland, at least, is that some of the down payment grant programs are no longer available because of the many budget constraints we have here in Illinois and the minimum funding available for these programs. I know a couple of years ago, I did a video on TikTok of the IDA program here in Chicago, which is a state program for down payment assistance. And I get many commenters on that video telling me that they reached out to IDA and they said they no longer have down payment assistance grants available, which is a real bummer. However, not all hope is lost. You just have to really do your due diligence to find out what may still be available in your area and connect with the lender who specializes in down payment assistance. So I hope I could help you out a little bit in letting you know the truth about no money down to buy a home. It is still possible, but be aware that you still will need funds for closing costs. The more you know, the more you grow.